Hello, friends. Welcome back. In case you've forgotten, we're pretending to make a Metroid comic. Or rather, I should say, we're pretending to do the pre-work. We're really doing the pre-work. It's real comics work for a fake comic. Alright, I've roughly laid in where I want the details to be for this. And now I need to tighten it up in such a fashion that it looks like I meant it. So I put the hip circles too far back on the hip. And look, this is sincerely one of the, we're getting these moments where it's like jokes are real. But it's like, your protagonist's butt needs to look good. It just does. It seems silly to like put that much thought and effort into it, but it's like, your protagonist needs to look good from every angle. And I feel like I would be insanely disappointed if you suddenly turn a character around and you can tell the artist has never thought about the butt before in their life. I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules. But in any case, we have to make sure that Samus looks composed from the back, and we need to tighten up the core area just in general. The core is real tight here. The core is tight here. The core is tight here. The core is not as tight on this one. So before I do the back view, I'm actually going to go and tighten up the front view a little bit. Thinking about Samus like she's punctuation. And no, I'm not having an aphasia moment. That's. I think about punctuation a lot, actually. And Samus has like some question mark qualities to her, which is admirable for a protagonist. Because look, the protagonist asks the questions that move the story, right? And so that's exhibited roughly in the shape. But punctuation is awesome. Because punctuation is like the most decisive characters that we have in our language, in our written language. Periods, exclamation points, question marks, slashes, brackets, hyphens. These things are decisive, simple strokes that convey instant meaning, which is really important for character design. So I keep punctuation in mind a lot when I'm designing characters. And like I keep saying, Samus is real question marky. Okay. So what I have established over here that is not being communicated here is that the hip plates are really kind of popped out from the backside a little bit. It's like, how do I? Okay. So we want to make sure we're demonstrating a little bit of depth here. There's a method to this madness. You as an artist are obligated to think about the butt. That's better. Cool. Okay. Samus is generally like kind of separated into different segments, kind of insectoid. What was that for? Oh, that was when I was talking about circles. Now we're going to talk a little bit about segments. Chest segment, and then you've got kind of the stem of the abdominals and the pelvis. And then leg, shoulder and arm, head. Yeah, I love it when it's coming together, you know? So the number one question I hear artists get asked is what IP would you want to work on if you could work on any IP? And of course, watching this video, you're watching this series, you know that my answer to that is Metroid. The second most common question I think I hear artists get asked is, what is your favorite part of the process? And that's another thing where I've always just said, like, I like the whole freaking thing. Like, I just enjoy creating artwork. Having thought about that for a long time, though, I think if I had to pick a favorite part of the process, it is that first moment when you look at a drawing and you go, oh man, it's coming together. I dig on that. So I'm just kind of laying in the jetpack right there. That was that moment. It was just like, yeah, you know what? This is pretty badass. Alright. Seams on the backs of the legs. Okay, we need to differentiate front foot from back foot. We need to make sure we have these ankle thingamawhatsits carried. They really don't serve a practical purpose on the suit, the decoration, for me. And they're readability assistants in a lot of ways, because if you train the reader to look for those things on the sides of her ankles, then that will help you as you're drawing more and weirder dynamic poses that you want to make sure carry. Something that's great about drawing on video is that I talk a lot, and it actually distracts me from the things that distracts me from my own insecurities. This is one of those things where it's like, this has been going too smoothly. something's wrong. So if I keep talking, I won't think about that too much. All right, hey, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for participating in the Brain Distraction. Check out all the links in the description for different ways to support me as an artist. I really appreciate it. Thank you for joining and subscribing to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff is great. Also, make sure you hit the little bell button so you know that when I post new videos, you'll get a notification. I think that's how that works. And I really appreciate you being here today. I really appreciate you putting up with my my different turns of phrase. And I hope you got something out of today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.